Hey folks, welcome back to the show. This is Jay from Jaytalk. And of course, as always, we have our wonderful co-host, Nick from the Nick Job.
What's going on, brother? Glad to be here. I feel like it's been forever.
It has been forever.
I know, man.
Yeah.
Feels like it's been a lifetime.
Yeah, we take that nice Thanksgiving break. You know, we released the episode, but we recorded it the week before. So,
Right.
It's been a while. So, how are you doing?
Fat and happy. Ate lots for Thanksgiving, but we did that Mexican, Thanksgiving. So we had fajitas and we had carne asada and taco meat and all the trimmings and guacamole and all that good stuff.
Oh,
so,
yeah. The queso and the salsa and I know, man.
You were there. You made the salsa.
I know.
Everybody fighting over it. By the way, Jay makes some badass salsa, and everybody was fighting over it.
Okay, so how long did it last at your house?
2 days.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I took majority of what was left.
Okay.
And it was a big old pot, so I took the majority that's left. So we went out and bought Julio's chips, were the best chips on the planet, and devoured it 2 days.
Good for you, man.
2 of us eating on it, so yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
So good to hear. Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah, no, the Thanksgiving, so Nick invited me out with his family. You know, they have friends and they have aunts and uncles and all kinds of people, and it was such a great time. I actually have met his mom and his brother before, but I've never met his sister and his other brother. So this was kind of nice to kind of meet everybody and see how things were going and kind of get a feel for, Nick. So
meet all the people that have put up with my shit for all these years.
Yeah, listen to you, whatever. So, but no, it was a great time. We really did. We had a great time. So, and then, I do a Thanksgiving with my family where it's just immediate family only, nice quaint thing. And, I had to roast a turkey and smoke a turkey. And so what?
Which one was better?
Tough call. The seasoning on the roasted turkey tasted better. But the smoky flavor on the smoky turkey was pretty good.
Right.
It's, so if I'd used that seasoning from the roasted turkey over on the other one, I think the smoked turkey would have
taken it.
Yeah. And I did
the Traeger though.
I did smoke it in the Traeger. Yes.
That's what it was right there.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
I know. It was really good. So, but the family was like, we didn't have enough turkey last year. Okay. And I'm going to make a really funny comment. They'll all hate me for it. So they're all like, you need to make another turkey. So I made another turkey. It wasn't the fact that there wasn't any left over. It's just the fact there wasn't any left over to take home.
Oh, right. That's good stuff.
So
makes perfect sense now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So no, it was pretty funny. So yeah, there we go. I'm calling out my family. You heard it on the podcast. Yes, I know the reason. So I do got one last thing. You're good on your shoulder. You're completely healed, aren't you?
I have taken what they call the FCE test, and I remembered what it was. I don't remember what it is now, but it was 4 hours of basically dexterity, not just on my shoulder, but me as an overall. I mean, I did legs, I did shoulders, I did arms, I did hands.
Right.
There was some thought process and a couple of things you had to do. And the last of them, like, for example, when you he'd go, okay, he put a little cone out 10 feet. He goes, just walk out to that, just walk normal, turn left and walk back, and then turn right, walk there, turn left, walk back, turn right, that kind of thing.
Right.
So I was really, and he goes, now I need you to do the same thing, but I want you to heel toe there and back twice. Like, okay, did that. And then he said, I want you to butterfly walk, which I was like, what do you mean?
Sideways?
No, you're standing straight and you take, let's just say I start with my right foot. You step over your left to the other side and then pick up your left foot and step over your right to the other side.
Oh, so yeah. Okay. Butterfly, yes.
Yeah. And almost fell down during that one. I wobbled a little bit because I wasn't expecting to,
Yes, I know.
So that it was more of agility. At the end of it, there were these pegboards that were in a certain configuration, and they had nuts and bolts screwed in them.
Yeah.
It was okay for 1 hour. You have to stand there, take a bolt out of one peg, put it in another. Take a bolt out of one peg, put it in another. For an hour. That's all I did.
Right.
And it wasn't. I didn't have to use wrenches or anything like that. It was loose enough to where you could do it with your hands.
Right.
Take it apart, pull the screw, put it in a different hole, and screw it back in.
Okay.
So yeah,
that pegboard got screwed a lot.
Yeah, it got screwed a lot. I started getting creative. I started putting my initials in it.
Listen to you.
I mean, you get. What do you do?
I know it's an hour.
For an hour.
I know.
The whole purpose of that was standing. It's almost impossible. It is, but to just stand there and not do anything for a complete hour.
Right.
So they give you a task that's fairly simple, but they would just want you to stand up for an hour.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. So
yeah, I'm done with that. I have got 3 more physical therapy sessions, but I go see the doctor next Monday, which is December 6th.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to release me hopefully the following Monday.
Okay. Good for you.
So I got another week and a half before I have to
know.
Get amongst real people.
Yes, exactly.
I'm getting used to retirement.
Oh, really?
I know what it's like now. Yes.
6 years isn't 8 years isn't coming fast enough.
It is not coming fast. I got it figured out now. It was rough in the beginning, but I think I got it figured out now.
Listen to you.
I just need to make sure I have the money to be able to continue to figure it out.
Yeah, there you go. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
So, okay, folks, we're gonna have a little fun with this episode. I know, right? We've had a couple of serious ones. We had the thankful one we did for Thanksgiving. We want to have a little fun, but it's a little bit serious, but it's a little bit fun too. So
it's gonna be a lot of controversy one way or the other, which is interesting. I'm excited. I can't wait to get into it.
Yeah. So just so you folks know, we're gonna do the 5 love languages, and so we're gonna do the love language quiz. Nick's gonna take it first, so he's gonna read the question, read the 2 choices, and tell us what he picks. So he's going to take the whole quiz and then kind of, I'm kind of interested if your results are going to change because of your confidence in yourself and your self-awareness has made you learn more about yourself.
It could be, because the last time I took the quiz was probably a couple of months ago.
Okay.
And my number one love language was words of affirmation.
Right.
So I want to receive compliments in
right.
that kind of thing.
Acknowledgement of what you've done, acknowledgement of your feelings. If you tell them how you feel, you want to receive something back.
Correct.
Yes.
That was my first, and then the second one was physical touch.
Right.
Very touchy-feely, hugging. I'm always hugging somebody or whatever.
Yeah, and somebody said, yeah, that's pretty normal for guys.
Yeah. Physical touch, number one priority. I'm not talking about the bed. I mean, you can. But
yeah, I know. So anyway, Nick's going to go first. I'm going to go second. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about the answers and goof off, I'm sure. Stick around. Don't blow us off here. We're going to have a lot of fun. This should be a good episode. So
it will. The question I'm looking at right here actually has an A, B, C, D, E answer.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a pretty simple little question, but it's got 5 answers to the question.
So now you're doing the romantic love language quiz.
All it says is Love Language Quiz 2021.
Oh, I haven't looked that one up. I'm going to have to go find that one.
I went into Google and I'm on my iPad and I just hit the button to record my voice and I said 5 love language quiz. And it says take the love language quiz and find your love language.
Oh, well,
And
see, is it 5lovelanguages.com? That's the one I'm on.
oh, well, see, maybe I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to.
Yeah.
I'm on one that's Dr. Gary Chapman.
Oh, yeah. No. Go to the number 5, lovelanguages.com.
So,
because I think that's the official one.
a way to strengthen your relationship.
Pick the romantic.
Okay, so I see the 4: romantic, family, friendship, workplace.
Yeah, do the romantic and then scroll down to there's love, apology, and anger. I think we want to go with the love. We don't want the anger assessment.
We're both sick of apologizing for our stupidity, so I don't you.
Whatever, man.
I'm just saying. All right, here we go. What is your love language for couples, singles, teens, and children? Take the quiz to discover your primary love language, what it means, and how you can better connect with your loved one. All right, here we go. Start quiz. Okay, so it does give you 3. Okay, so here's the first question. How do you describe yourself? And the 3 answers are I'm an adult, I'm a teenager, I am taking a quiz for my child. So I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Do you have to agree with this, or can I just make this up as I go along?
Come on, man. Let's go. Okay.
It says, how do you, and it says the same question again. How do you describe yourself? I'm in a relationship. I'm single.
Do it. You're in a relationship. Let's be honest.
Right? Okay. Here's the next question. It's more meaningful to me when I receive love notes, texts, emails, for no specific reason from my loved one. And the second one,
or
my partner and I hug.
Okay.
So see, for me, I'm going with the hug.
Okay.
So that was the first thing that came to my head just now. So whatever pops into my head after I read both of them, that's what I'm going to go with.
Okay. Yep.
Not going to try to read into the fact that last question, if I would have said text messages and stuff like that, I said that before. I must have, because that's words of affirmation.
Yes.
Right? They don't have to be good. It didn't say good or bad text. It could have been, bad. But
yeah. Okay.
Here's the next one. It's more meaningful to me when, number 1, I can spend alone time with my partner, just the 2 of us, or my partner does something practical to help me out. Now, I'm not one to ask for help. When I'm doing anything, most of the time I don't need help, or I'm maybe too pride to ask for help. So I'm definitely going to go with I would want to spend alone time with my partner.
Okay.
Just the 2 of us, no phones, no TV, no kids, no animals, no nothing.
Right.
Out in Andera, campfire, glass of wine or a beer, looking at the stars. That's what I'm talking about.
Or mead.
Yeah, we could do the mead too.
Okay, go ahead.
Same question again, different answers. Question is, it's more meaningful to me when, and the first one is, my partner gives me little gifts as a token of our love for each other, or I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with my partner. That's easy for me.
It's the same
I'm
as
not
before.
a big gift giver or taker, so uninterrupted leisure time is exactly what I just said about Banderas. So we're going to go with that one.
Yep.
So, okay, that's done. It is more meaningful to me when, number 1, my partner unexpectedly does something for me, like fill my car or do the laundry, or my partner and I touch. in the story there, because I fill my own tank. I want you to touch me, and not gropingly. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
If you walk by me and I'm sitting there, I want you to touch my shoulder as you go by, or rub my bald head.
Yes.
Just a quick little. I acknowledge the fact that you're in the room.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
exactly.
All right. Here's the next one. More meaningful to me when my partner puts their arm around me when we are in public, or my partner surprises me with a gift.
No, that's
So
easy.
everybody already knows the answer to that one because that's touch.
Yeah.
So put your arm around me. Matter of fact, I'm a big hand holder. As soon as we get out of the truck and we're walking to a restaurant or the grocery store or wherever, we walk on a specific side and the hands come out and we hold hands, even though, we're old farts walking into Walmart holding hands. Nobody cares. They're like, oh, look at that cute old couple.
Exactly. You know what?
All right. It's meaningful to me when I'm around my partner, even if we're not really doing anything, or I hold hands with my partner. So see, that's a tough one.
Yes.
Because I still want to be around them, but we're around each other and I'm holding their hand. I think I'm going to hold their hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That regardless, I think the touch part is good for me. All right. Next one. First one is, of course, the question's always the same. Is more meaningful to me when? Okay?
Yes.
First one is, my partner gives me gifts. All right, I don't even have to look at the second answer because I'm not into the gift thing, but I'm going to read it anyway. And the second one is, I hear I love you from my partner.
That's easy.
That's and it's so funny because I'm going to kind of get off the thing here. I listened to a TikTok the other day about how us as people are at the point of abusing the phrase, I love you.
Yes.
Every time, what do we do when we get off the phone? Love you, bye. And we can get complacent. It's almost to the point of where, we're reminding each other 10, 15, 20 times a day,
Right.
But I don't care. You're still getting my feelings. Even if I say it a million times, it's because I feel it a million times, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I hear I love you from my partner's the one I'm choosing.
It's a confirmation of your feelings.
Yeah. But you get that, and it's just to the point where it's almost, how did he say the word? It's numbing.
Yes.
Because you're saying it so often.
Yes.
That's not the word he used, but
I understand what you're getting at. Yeah. But see, I look at it as it's a confirmation. I loved you when I met you. I still love you today. I still say it.
And I change it up. I love you more today. I love you more today than yesterday. Don't be doing no singing out there, Nicholas. I bet. I don't know what happened to me. I went off on I don't even know who that is.
Whatever.
That was an old song. Okay, so it's more meaningful to me when first one is I sit close to my partner, or I am complimented by my loved one for no apparent reason. I am complimented by my loved one for no apparent reason.
So, in other words, you are not asking for compliments. They are just freely giving them to you for no reason. That's
just like saying, I love you.
Yeah. But they're saying, did I tell you today how much I appreciate you doing the laundry yesterday? Completely out of the blue. No apparent reason.
I just appreciate the fact that you're in my life.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because I've said.
Yeah.
Probably today.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with the compliment for no apparent reason.
Okay.
All right. Next one. More meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with my partner, or I unexpectedly get a small gift from my partner.
No, yeah, it's easy. You're not a gift person.
Yep. I want to hang out with my partner.
Yep.
That's a good one. Okay, we're not quite half there, so we're like a quarter of the way into this. It's longer than I thought.
Okay.
So
we're still good.
Speed it up.
Okay.
All right. So first one is, I hear my partner tell me I'm proud of you. I don't even want to read the next one.
Yeah, that's the words of affirmation.
Time to say I'm proud of you. That is That's all I care about.
Okay.
And the other one says my partner helps me with tasks. So yeah, I'm proud of you. That's to me right now. That's one of the most powerful things you could say,
Yeah.
because that's not something you need to go. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'm proud of you. You're going to say I love you.
Yeah.
But when you stop and they're telling you a story, or even if they're venting, because you have a lot of that, even
Yeah.
if they're venting, you could still say, I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
like, why? I'm sitting here bitching about it. Yeah, but that's all. You're not doing anything negatively about it. You're just releasing some tension
Well,
instead of, run over the guy that's.
Well, but by the same token, they could be the way you handled a situation with a kid, or the way you handled a situation with them. They're proud of you for taking the high road, or taking a different road that is not necessarily negative. So,
Right.
it's yeah. But go ahead.
That's where, yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. So the next set is I get to do things with my partner, or I hear support words from my partner. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, because
yeah,
we're talking about saying I'm proud of you, and that's supportive.
right.
And
But
that was done. But now I'm going, do I want to spend time with you? Which one is more,
yeah,
which one would I
because
consider to be more important?
yeah, because here's the whole thing: time doesn't necessarily always mean touch. And that's
Right?
something else you have to consider. Time could be just driving down the road. But then again, you could be holding hands. Time could be sitting on the couch watching TV. I mean,
I could be going to Rim Fest.
time could be Renfest. And so that's not even a touch, but that's spending time together.
Right?
So that's a hard one. See, that's one of those questions that's really hard for me, because both of those are quality answers.
Right? And I think this time I'm going to go with get to supportive words. I'm sorry, I might have read that wrong. Wait a minute, I just read it. See, get to do things with your partner. I said that right.
Okay, yeah.
Or supportive words.
And what did you choose?
Supportive words.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though it was, Remfest was the first thing I thought of when you get to do things with your partner, going
Yeah.
out to dinner, going to a movie, going to Remfest, things like that. That's a lot of fun.
See, and the reason I would have chosen the other one, but let's keep going. We'll go through it when I do mine.
Be next. Okay. So here, the first one is my partner does things for me instead of just talking to me about doing nice things. So that's task oriented.
Yes.
I feel connected to my partner through hugs. Boom.
Yeah, touched.
Feel connected to my partner through hugs. So there's that one. Next one is I hear praise from my partner, or my partner gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me.
Yeah.
So that's gift giving
again.
to me. So that's not it. So I hear praises from my partner. Tell me how proud you are. I want to hear.
I know, right?
I love that. Okay, here's the next one. I'm able to just be around my partner, or I get back rubs or massages from my partner. Holy snikes there. I'm going to have to go with the back rubs and the massage on that one. I want to get something out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
All right. So there's that. Next one. My partner reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or my partner does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy.
So it's gift versus praise.
Positive feedback.
Yeah.
So we're with the positive feedback. If I accomplish something, I want them to be. I'm hoping that they're going to be, happy with the accomplishment, whether it be,
Yeah.
putting in a new garage door opener or something.
Yeah.
That's what way I'm thinking of it. All right, next one. My partner and I kiss frequently. Damn well better. Or, sorry, I threw that one in there. That damn well better is not in there. I sense my partner is showing interest in things I care about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I sense that my partner is actually showing interest in the things I care about.
Okay, so it's either frequent kisses or they're showing interest in Bandera and motorcycles.
Man, you had to say it like that. So yeah, then if I was on the fence with that, but I do want to go with I want them to be interested in the things that I'm interested in.
Yes. See, and that's the hard part. When you think about it, it's like, okay, Renfest. It's one of the things that I'm interested in. I want them to enjoy the
yeah. And yeah, I want you to go and enjoy it. That makes more sense. That makes the answer easier to understand.
Yes. Yes.
I should have been talking to you when I did the first time 2 months ago.
Whatever.
Okay. So we could talk it out, man. That's where we're good at it, because you'll think of that stuff that I'm not. My focus is in a different direction.
Right.
And when we say it like that, it does clarify some things.
Yes, because Bandera and your motorcycle is very important because you enjoy those things. Yeah.
I absolutely do.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. So back to it. So here we are. Here's the next one. My partner works on special projects with me that I have to complete. Or my partner gives me an exciting gift. Oh,
I'm gonna give you two scenarios, okay, to maybe help you with that one, because that one's a little tough, because neither one of them look very appealing to you.
Right.
Okay. Number one, your partner helps you with a task. Okay. Say your partner goes to Bandera and helps you treat the lawn for the red chiggers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Number two, your partner buys you a new piece for your motorcycle.
See, yeah, and even saying that, it makes perfect sense. I'm still not in the gift giving thing.
I know.
I'm more of the
if they help you,
to that, a gift or you doing something for me, I want you to do something.
Okay.
I want you to work with me on a special project.
Yeah, there you go.
Because them damn chiggers, they love me. I mean, love me.
You're just a sweet guy. Yeah, there you go.
We'll have to talk about me and chiggers in a future podcast, because it's funny as hell. Everybody will laugh at that one. Okay, so I'm complimented by my partner on my appearance, or my partner takes the time to listen to me and really understands my feelings. Damn, that one's easy.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know, we always talk about in a relationship, communication. You can listen to your partner all day long and not hear them.
Yes.
This one says, my partner takes the time to listen to me and really understands my feelings.
Yeah.
That is so hard to do. And I'm just as guilty.
Right.
Because as men, as they're talking to us, we're looking for a solution.
Yeah, we're fixers.
And that's not necessarily what they want.
Right.
Right?
Right.
They want you to understand how they feel, and vice versa. When I'm sprawling out my feelings, I don't want you to just say, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. No. I need you to understand what I'm feeling, and we can fix it. That's easy. So I'm going with understanding my feelings.
Okay.
So next one. My partner and I share non-sexual touch in public. My favorites, holding hands. Or my partner offers to run errands for me. So it's me and the holding hands in public.
No, yeah. Gifts and tasks are low on your totem pole.
All right, this one's like a damn paragraph, so bear with my reading. So my partner does a bit more than they normally share in the responsibilities we share around the house, work-related, etc. My partner does a bit more than they normally share of the responsibilities we share. Kind of a funky statement.
Okay, so essentially, like if you were doing 5 loads of laundry and you're supposed to each do 2.5 loads, she did 4 loads.
Right. That's what that's saying.
Yes.
That's a good enough. Or I get a gift. I don't even want to finish the sentence because it's gift giving, but I get a gift that I know my partner put thought into choosing.
Right.
So than to do the normal over normal, because I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, if I had an opportunity to do the 4 or 5 loads of laundry before she had a chance, I'd just do it.
Right.
All right, next one. My partner doesn't check their phone while we're talking. God, does that actually happen in this world? Or my partner goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me.
So
I'm going to go with the yeah, no, that would be them doing 4, 5 loads of laundry,
yes.
because I got to get it done because I ain't got no drawers for tomorrow at work,
Right.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way I'm thinking of it. So my partner doesn't check their phone while we're talking. That's a big deal.
Yeah, because that's undivided attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Here we go. I look forward to holidays because a gift I anticipate receiving. The other one is I hear the words, I appreciate you from my partner. Done. I appreciate you from my partner.
No, yeah, words of affirmation.
You see how this is?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Those two directions. It's really interesting how they word these things and get you. Now I've seen people take this test and they're all about acts of service and gift giving.
Yeah.
They're all about that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with any of them. That's just their preference. Okay, here we go. My partner brings me little gifts after they've been traveling without me. Now, see, I like that.
Okay.
So if I'm going to have to go out of town or something like that, and I have a coworker, every time she goes out of town, she brings me a shot glass.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice gesture. It's not romantic or anything, but she always does that. She went to Seoul, Korea, and brought me back. There
you go.
That's really cool. When it comes to gift giving, things like that, I like that because they say when they've been traveling without me.
Okay.
Or a partner takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do it at the time.
So it's task versus gift again.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to go with the gift.
On that one, you would go with gift. Yeah. See, it's
because
a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like 3/4 of the way done. Okay. My partner. Sorry. If that went through the sound, my phone went off. I don't know what's going on. Anyway.
No, you're good, man.
Oh my God, this is perfect. The phone just rang through my iPad and through the headset and everything. And the first part of this question is, my partner doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. And the phone. That's really fun. I like that though. My partner doesn't interrupt me when I'm talking. And the other one is, gift giving is an important part of our relationship.
Yeah. So I know what your answer is going to be.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than you, and I'm guilty of it too. Interrupting, especially when the conversation starts to get a little heated.
Yeah.
They're like, and then it starts into that, well, you said this or you did that. Oh, wait a minute, and then you start cutting each other off. That's when you're already past that point.
Yeah.
All right, next. My partner helps me out when they know I'm already tired. Or I get to go somewhere while spending time with my partner. I'm going to get to go somewhere spending time with my partner over having them do something because I don't feel good.
Right.
Next one. My partner and I are physically intimate. Got to have that. That's a plus in a relationship. Or my partner gives me a little gift. See, I can't even finish the sentence. That they picked up in the course of their normal day. So physical intimacy, I'm all about it.
Hands down, yeah.
In the bedroom, it could be sitting on the couch, laying next to each other, watching Yellowstone because, the new one just came out. Okay. All right, next one. My partner says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time in sharing activities or hobbies with my partner. My partner says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time sharing activities and hobbies with my partner.
See, that's a tough one because I know you like the words of affirmation, But having someone share Bandera and your motorcycle is also really important too.
It very well is. That's a tough one.
Yeah, because here's the whole thing. How do you know words of affirmation won't come from the event of,
So see, you sold me on spending time and sharing activities and hobbies with my partner. Boom. When you say it like that, it puts it a little bit more into perspective where my brain makes work.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm hoping I can do that with you when you do your test. So, next one. My partner surprises me with a small token of their appreciation. Or my partner and I touch a lot during a normal course of a day. Touch normal course of the day. Walking by, and you always see these videos where she's in the kitchen, he comes by and he smacks her butt,
Yeah.
and it pisses her off. I saw one where he was in the kitchen and she was walking by smacking his butt and it was pissing him off. So he quit doing it. But that was pretty fun.
Okay. That's actually pretty funny.
Have millions of followers on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, next one. My partner helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy. Or I hear my partners specifically tell me I appreciate you. Specifically tell me they appreciate me.
Right.
Now, that one's pretty easy for me. All right, next one. My partner and I embrace after we've been apart for a while. That should be a given. Or I hear my partner say how much I mean to them.
Ooh, see, that's a tough one because you like both.
Yes. I don't know. I think it's really nice if somebody's actually going to take a second to say, I really need you to understand how much you really mean to me and how much I care about you.
Yes.
That to me goes a long way. You want me to do 5 loads of laundry? Talk to me like that every day.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll do 5 loads of laundry for about a week, and then we're going to go, okay, now wait a minute. Snacking out on the couch just saying that I'm the sexiest man on the planet, doing it so you don't have to do the laundry. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's says how much they mean to me. All right. Oh, this must be this must be the last one. Okay. I received a loving note. No. It started over again. Love language.
No, it didn't.
It did, because the first thing it says is I received loving texts and emails for no specific reason. And the second one is around my partner, even when we're really doing, I like being around my partner when we're not doing anything, and I sit close to my partner.
Yeah, actually, it's the same answers from previous questions.
Oh, it is.
But
right.
From two different questions. They're trying to narrow it down. So they're giving you answers from two separate questions and making them more challenging for you.
Oh, there you go. So let me read them again. The first one is, I receive a loving note, text, email for no special reason from my loved one. Or I'm around my partner even if we are not really doing anything. Or I sit close to my partner.
Okay, so that one's really tough because here's the other thing. If you think about a text, an email, or whatever, what if it's to say, I appreciate you?
Right.
What if it's words of affirmation?
And you're correct. And it probably would be one way or the other.
Yeah.
But to me, it's if they're sending you a note, text, or email, that means that they're not in the room with you.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the way I feel about it. So the second one is I'm around my partner even when we're not really doing anything.
Right.
I would rather be around them not doing anything than to receive an email or a text.
Okay.
They can also tell me how fantastic and wonderful I am and how amazing, tall, and I have hair on,
Yeah.
But even sitting close to my partner is part of that. But I think I want being around my partner no matter where we're doing anything.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it. That was the last question. So we have the results, and it is unbelievably shocking.
Okay.
Do we want to start from the bottom, work our way up, or start with number one and go down?
Oh, number one and go down.
All right. You sure?
Yeah.
It's totally different. Well, not totally, but it's close. Number one, at 32%, quality time.
Wow.
Right? That's what
Okay.
as soon as I saw it. Number one, 32% is quality time.
Yeah. Bandera
Number
in your
two,
motorcycle is important. And
that's quality time.
and yeah, and Renfest, important.
Yep.
Family, important. That's quality time.
Being together, whether we're not doing anything.
Yes.
Quality. Sitting close to each other. That's another one that was in there, quality time.
Yeah.
So in a close second and tie for second and third at 29% is words of affirmation and physical touch.
Nice. But the funny thing is your number one changed.
It did. It absolutely did.
It changed.
It changed the quality time.
Yes.
That's amazing. I don't think it's ever been like that. Words of affirmation and physical touch have always been my two primary, and they have bounced back and forth, but never quality time at 32%. And then the next two are 29%. So
right.
Words of affirmation and physical touch, 29%. Then in fourth on my list, I don't want to call fourth place or whatever, but number 4 at 6%.
Wow.
Yeah, it drops from 29 to 6% is acts of service.
Okay, that's task-oriented things. Yeah.
Yeah. If I can't do it myself and I have to ask, that's very rare.
Right, right.
I don't usually come up with a task unless I'm moving, and that, in that case, I call my buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, of course, last but not least, at 3% receiving gifts.
Yeah, we saw the trend there. But I actually was very surprised. And it's funny because I think part of the quality time was whenever I said Bandera and motorcycle, it changed your entire perspective.
Yep.
And then it was like, because you talk about going to Bandera all the time, and that's why I was like, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go. You got to finish that.
No, I was going to say, and so for you, I would think you would want your partner to be a part of that, sort of like with me and Renfest. I want my partner to be a part of something that I enjoy, something that I, whatever, invest my time in, a hobby or whatever. So, okay.
With you saying that, that's my big struggle right now, is being in a relationship. It's hard for me to get away to go to Bandera.
Right.
So I'm actually craving to go up there. Of course, it's not just that in our relationship. It also has to do with the fact that when I go up there, I can go up there but can't ride the bike.
Oh, yeah. It's tough right now. Yeah.
Until I get released to go back to work, because it's a workman's comp thing, I'm not going to take the chance and hurt myself while I'm on workman's comp. But,
yes,
that's probably not a good idea. So I'm struggling because I want to go up there, but I won't dare do it.
Right.
Until the doctor says you are fully released to go back to work. That means I'm fully released to go back to work and ride my motorcycle.
Yeah, once you do that, I know next weekend, maybe the weekend after, you're going to be like wanting to be there so bad. I know.
And you know what's going to happen?
What?
It's going to be 30 degrees.
I know. Probably
okay, so now it's your turn.
Okay, so it's my turn. Okay, this should be fun. Okay, I'm an adult. At least I classify myself. I'm sure my ex would say I'm a child. Anyways.
Oh. That's to be said.
Yeah. So I am single, even though last podcast I said I was dating someone. I'm back on the block. So, for all you ladies, looking for a nice guy. So, anyway.
Just hang in there. I don't mean to cut you off, but just hang in there, ladies. There will be a podcast about it. Maybe. I'm trying to talk him into it.
Oh, come on now. She doesn't want me to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about her. Nobody knows.
Yeah, and nobody knows her name. I know. Anyway. Okay, so let's get on to it. It's more meaningful to me when is the question. And so I'm going to not read the question anymore. I'll just read the two answers.
Right.
And then we'll go. So, someone I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no special reason, or I hug someone I love. And so the funny thing is I'm the note, text, email.
All right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I like that because it's just kind of out of the blue, out of the random, just it's a nice thing. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to get into that, but I was going to say, because of my codependency, that's where I get mine. And so that's something that I'm working on.
Right.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's not necessarily, I could be, might be a grope.
Whatever. Doesn't mean I don't like hugs, but when I have to choose, it's that's the problem is both answers are good answers. You have to choose.
Right.
I spend alone time with someone I love, just us, or someone I love does something practical to help me out. Of course, anytime you can spend alone time, just us. I mean, even if it's decompression time, you go out to a party and you just need to get away and go back to your house and decompress. That's, someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love of concern for each other, or I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those I love. Leisure time, any time of the day. That's my thing. It's
Ain't nothing like binge watching Yellowstone.
I wouldn't watch Yellowstone, but I may check it out. But yes, I know. I binge watch that.
Better.
Yeah, I know. So, well, if you're with most of the time, if you're dating a woman, it's probably Hallmark. It's not Yellowstone.
Ain't nothing wrong with Hallmark either. I can cry with the best of them. I ain't kidding. I am not bashful. I'm not going to cry in front of a crowd, but if I'm sitting on the couch and somebody,
Yeah. I understand.
I'll shed a tear.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like, hey, what's wrong, honey? I don't know, some dust blew in my eye.
Nothing.
Nothing. Exactly. Oh, Lord. Anyway, someone I love does something unexpected for me to help with a project. Or I can share an innocent touch with someone I love. For me, that's easy. It's about the touch. It's tough. Yeah. See, I like the project piece, but the touch is going to win out for me.
But see, does it say do a project together?
No, it just says help me with the project.
Yeah. So,
yeah, it's a tough one for me because
sounds like you were doing a project and struggling a little bit, and they saw you struggling, so they're going to come in and help.
Right.
If you came together and says, "Hey, let's do a project together," that would be badass.
Right. Well, it's just like, okay, if I got up and early on a Saturday morning and started mowing the lawn, and they got out of bed and came out and started weed eating.
Right.
That's just, it's an unexpected thing. It's like I already had my plans. I was gonna do this. They came out to help me. Right. So that's how I look at it. But still, the touch wins hands down.
Yep.
So someone I love puts their arm around me in public, or someone I love surprises me with a gift. And that's a tough one, but I'm going to go hands down arm around me. It's going to be a touch thing. Yeah. It's the gift is nice, but yeah, I think the arm, it's sort of like you can feel their concern, their love, their whatever, appreciation. Right. I'm around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything. I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or put my arm around someone I love. I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or putting my arm around somebody I love. Well, yeah, that's a given. Yeah, that's.
So we'd rather just hang out with them,
even if we're I mean, if we're really not doing anything. So, okay, give you a good example. So, if I'm watching TV and they're sitting on the couch reading a book,
right? It doesn't matter. Yeah, you're not. Yeah,
you're not really doing anything, but you're in the same room together. You're with each other. That's how I associate it. And so,
But the second part of that question is you're actually focused on one another.
you're comfortable
touching.
you can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or put my arm around someone I love. Well, that's real easy. I'm always comfortable doing all of those things. That's why, it's kind of like, I don't know. The second one's a given for me. I don't understand. But the first one I like. Huh?
That one wasn't in the first set we did.
I know, it wasn't. So that's kind of an interesting one. See, but I like the quality time piece there better than because for me, I know I'm going to be comfortable. So, I think I understand what they're getting at on this. The second answer is more of I can be comfortable knowing that it doesn't bother them if I hold their hands, high five them, or put my arm around them. Because some people are not touch.
That's feeling.
Yes. So for me, I'm going to go for the second one because I have to have someone that is going to accept my holding hands, high fiving, or put my arm around them.
Yes, me too.
Yes. So
me too.
See, we talked about that one because it was a little different, but as we talked through it, it kind of like, okay, no. Let's see. I received a gift from someone I love, or I hear from someone I love that they love me. Yeah, words definitely win. Yeah, over gift. I sit close to someone I love. I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. Well, if they're giving me a compliment, probably they're sitting next to me. So
they could do it through an email or a text.
That's true. Yeah, like the ones before it. I did choose that. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's a tough one though. See,
I like both of them.
Yeah, I like both of them. That's a really tough one. I'm going to go with the complimented for no apparent reason because that's yeah.
That means they actually took time.
Yes.
In their mind to stop and say,
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. So I'm going to tell you.
Yes. Versus the other one, it's just like, yeah, I'm just sitting here.
Just sitting here.
Yeah. No, good point. I like that. I get the chance to hang out with someone I love, or I unexpectedly get small gifts from someone I love. Hang out, of course, hands down, bowling, run fast.
Unless a small gift was 4-inch stack of $100 bills.
That's not small.
To some people, $100,000 is small.
I know. Good point.
Big deal. We're so rich.
Yeah, right. Okay. But, it's for me, I think the big thing is hanging out, going to the jazz concert, going to Ren Fest, going to things like that, bowling, or even just, normal everyday hanging out at home. I mean, hello.
You can't.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me 100%.
Quality time.
But I want to throw a caveat into this real quick and say, on the assumption of all these questions, the minute I hear gift, I'm already assuming that they're going to be gifts that I can afford.
But it's gifts that they can afford.
So exactly right. So if I would have thought any differently, like if she come to the house showing up with a 2021 Harley Davidson fully decked out, I think my gift giving would change.
Okay, well, here, I'll throw a better one at you. What if her gift was her modeling a new pair of lingerie she just bought for you?
Over a motorcycle?
but you understand my point. It's gift giving over a hangout.
Yes. See, I didn't think of it that way.
Yes.
I'm thinking of a gift as like, bringing home a rose for her, or she brings home, her leftovers from lunch or something.
Yes.
Little gifts like that, or just a card.
Right.
That says, hey,
Right. But lingerie is a small gift. So,
I don't know where you think you're shopping. You're dropping over $100 for some lingerie.
Well, yeah, but the smaller it is, the better it is. So,
Well, now you got to realize
I'm
the
just
lingerie
teasing, of
doesn't
course.
just come with lingerie.
I know.
They have to have their hair done, their nails mani-pedi done, and waxing.
Okay.
Bam,
But
$500.
they're getting
That's
a gift
$5.
for you. This isn't for them, okay? So
Lingerie is best wrinkled up in the corner of my bedroom floor.
whatever. Okay. Woo-hoo. Okay. And it doesn't have to be matching, right?
No. But yeah, it does. Blue, it's all got to be blue.
Okay. Yeah, listen to you. That's funny. Okay, so let's go back to the let's get back to the test. I get a chance to hang out with someone I love or unexpectedly get small gifts. I'm going to do the hangout.
Hang out.
Oh my god. Oh Lord.
Get Jay to cut this segment out. No.
I know, right? Exactly. I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you, or someone I love helps me with a task. So that one's a tough one for me because, if I'm out mowing the lawn and they come out and just start helping me mow the lawn, that tells me they care and they want me to come back inside with them and spend some quality time with them. They're trying to help me finish my task so they can have more of my time.
Right.
And so that's where I'm a little torn on this one, You always want to hear, I'm proud of you, but it's also, it's a tough one. I'm going to go with the task just based on previous experiences. So, not that I don't like hearing I'm proud of you, but previous experiences. I get to do things with someone I love, or I hear supportive words from someone. I get to do things all day long, it's that, yeah. Someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I don't think you got that one. I feel connected to someone I love through a hug.
I remember that one.
Yeah, we've seen that one. But the someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things.
Actions over.
Yeah, that's an action over. Yeah. And that's a tough one. That's another, because everyone loves a good hug.
Right.
But for them to do something for you instead of just talking about it, they just go and do it. Yeah. Sort of like if
you off guard with sheer surprise.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm going to go back to the bedroom thing. If you get in bed, you've had a long day, you're really tired. She goes, gets in her sexiest outfit, whatever. And she said, hey, let me give you a massage. Let me make you feel better. She's trying to kind of make you feel better. So she's putting on an outfit that's going to arouse you, but also trying to do something that's going to make you feel good. So she's, so that's what I'm talking about. That's doing something instead of just talking about it. She just, so that one's, hug's nice, but that kind of action, in my opinion.
Thought.
Yeah.
I would say forethought, because she's like, he needs this, and it's time for me to give that to him.
Right. And you can get a hug. You can get a hug. Yeah, you can get a hug all the time, but that is something different. That's another level.
I like that.
Yeah. I hear praise from someone I love. Someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking of me. So I'm not really... Yeah, that it's nice that they gave me something that they were thinking about me. I don't know. See, that's a tough one, because I think and this is where we differ. I think the gift is really, so like we go to Renfest, And,
Right.
we split off because she said, hey, I want to go to the store, whatever. And, and you go off and you're doing whatever, or something I'm doing with something with my kids or whatever. And she comes over here and she gives me this brand new sword. Hello, sword. It's
And just the thought that she went in, she went, he would absolutely love this sword,
yes,
and I'm going to get it for him.
yes,
Yeah, she took the time to think about you
yes.
in this particular instant, regardless of what it was. It
Right.
could just be a dog,
And see, so for me, that's important because I don't necessarily need the praise because I'm pretty confident in myself. What do I need the praise for? Having someone that took the time to think outside the box and get something that would really mean something to me.
Right.
So
that's a big deal. I see that now.
Yes. So
that does make sense.
Yeah. So when you think of gifts in that fashion, it changes your point of view on that whole gift thing. I don't know if it changes it for you, but it's important to me. So
it does. See, that's why I'm saying I wasn't thinking about it, and now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this on the podcast, because we could talk about these and people could listen to them and they'd be like, oh, I didn't even think of it in that way. You know? So, okay. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love, or I get a back rub from someone I love. I'm always going to pick time. I mean, it's a back rub would be nice, but being around the person that I love is hands down quality time.
Have to do the back rub. They just need to be there.
Yes, exactly. The back rub would be nice, but it's not required.
Yeah.
So someone I love reacts positively to something I accomplished, or someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. Both of those are equally great.
Yes.
Okay, that's my hard part, okay? Reacts positively, because if you got a promotion at a job, you want them to be like super excited and cheering you on and, everything like that. But having someone that does something that they don't particularly enjoy is equally, so what if you have someone who doesn't like Renfest, but they go with you every year because they love you.
And they make sure that you have a good time.
Yes. They don't drag you down, because there are plenty of people who will go even though they don't want to, and then they make it miserable for you. And that's not fair.
On the first question, though, there is nothing worse than having the opposite effect, not a positive response, but a negative response.
Oh, yeah.
You get a promotion and they just come in and they roll their eyes and go, about time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's almost worse.
Yes.
Than saying nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, and that's the hard part. And so that's why I said, I think I would go with the reacts positively, because here's the whole thing. If they don't want to do something, that, they don't particularly enjoy, okay, you're not hurting my feelings. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I actually dated a girl one time and she's like, yeah, I don't understand why people even get dressed. I don't understand the point of Renfest. And I'm like, okay. I said, but I'm not going to stop going. Me and my boys will just still go. We'll just go without you. And she just kind of looked at me like, okay. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but it's something I love.
Right.
There's going to be things that we don't understand and we don't get. So, okay, back to, I know, man, we're going long. I'll hurry. I'm able to be in close proximity to someone I love, or I sense someone I love showing interest in the things I care about. So I'm going to go with it's a tough one. I'm going to go with the showing interest in things I care about.
We just got finished talking about she didn't like Renfest.
I know.
And it was like, all right, well, I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
So it would be so much better if she was there.
Yes, it would be so much better. Yes.
That's
Okay.
that's where that goes.
Yeah, no, good point. I like that. Someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or someone I love gives me an exciting gift. Ooh, that's a tough one. Because going back to the, yeah,
You already talked about mowing the lawn and edging.
yes, that's true. Um, okay. If we rearrange the house, special project. If we did something, if I needed to build a new podcast studio and she was there to help me complete it, see, that's a tough one. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the special project this time. Okay, complimented by someone I love on my appearance, or someone I love takes time to listen to me and really understand. Yeah, listen and understand, hands down, every time.
We already know we look good. We don't need to be telling us.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. You wouldn't be with me if you didn't think I look good.
There you go. You're a 10 in my eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's move on. That's funny. I can share a meaningful touch in public with someone I love, or someone I love offers to run errands for me. Touch, public, easy, hands down. Someone I love does something special for me to help out, or I get a gift from someone I love, put thought into choosing. And that goes back to the sword thing. That's a tough one, because that means you're taking the extra effort.
Right.
The task is nice. I don't know. I'm going to go back to, I like the gift, a special something or whatever. It's, so yeah, that's where mine's going to be a little skewed from yours.
That's all right.
Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we're talking to each other. Very important for me. Someone I love goes out of the way to do something that relieves pressure on me. I'm going to go with the phone, because I want your undivided attention. It shows you respect me. And I understand the pressure thing, but, I'm pretty good under pressure. So, I'm good with that one.
Yeah.
I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone I love, or I hear the words, I appreciate you, from someone I love. Yeah, I'm going to go for the appreciate you, because every once in a while it really does make a difference.
Yes, it does.
So,
for me especially, I mean, that's just the way I'm built, I guess.
Yeah, no, and appreciate you and some of the other terms, they're different. I appreciate you is very key, because that just for me, it's very different.
It makes me feel like they're continuously working on our relationship.
Yes.
Like daily.
Yes.
It's a job. You can say it crappy like it's a job just like anything else, but they're taking the time to appreciate you. That's important to me.
Yes. Yes. They're making an effort, you're making an effort, and they're acknowledging it. Someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a gift. Okay. Or someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but to feel too stressed out to do at the time. If it's dishes, that will win every time. If a girl will do dishes.
My first thought was you need to clean the garage out really bad, and she just went and did it.
Oh, yeah, no, I can do the garage. But if she'll take care of the dishes so I can clean out the garage, yeah.
So everybody knows now Jay does not like doing dishes.
Dude, yeah, passionately. That is torture to me. That is 100%. I'll fold laundry. I can do laundry. Don't have a problem. But yeah, no. I'm going to go with the takes care of something I'm responsible to do but feel too stressed out to do at the time. Yeah. Okay. That's funny. Someone I love doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. Or gift giving is an important part of the relationship with someone I love. Either one of them would work, I think.
Let me give you a caveat to that.
Okay.
If they're going to give me a gift and interrupt me every time I talk, you can throw that gift in the trash.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. because they're not respecting you
unless it's a motorcycle.
Whatever. Okay. Someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired. If they're doing the dishes, that's going to win. I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love. Renfest, wins every day of the week. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Someone I love touches my arm and shoulder to show their care, concern. That's a really nice one. Someone I love gives me a little gift that they picked up on the course of their normal day. Yeah, I'm going to go for the touch. See,
touch it's supportive.
Yes, it is. It really is. A little gift is cool, but I mean, during their normal day, it's the big gifts. It's the ones, I don't know. It's the touch. Someone I love says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend some time, shared activity or hobby with someone I love. See, and this is where quality time gets me every time, because it's going back to Renfest or a TV show or, riding a bike or something like that. Yes, it's nice hearing encouraging words, but when they spend time with you, that means they're committed to you. They enjoy being, Okay.
And they're going to give you encouraging words if they want to be with you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think that's a byproduct. Someone I love surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. Oof. It's going to be the touch.
God, it's cool because you're getting a whole lot of different questions.
I know.
I mean, answers or whatever.
Yeah. Alternatives. Yes. Yeah. Someone I love helps me out, especially if they know I'm already busy, or if they're already busy. Especially if they're already busy. Or I hear someone I love tell me that they appreciate me. Oh, appreciation, hands down, every time. I get a hug from someone who I haven't seen in a while. Or I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean. That's hands down. Tell me how much I mean to you.
I want to be important.
Okay, so mine is a little more skewed than yours.
Oh, that was the last one?
That was the last one. Okay, nice. You ready? So, Quality time at 37%.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Words of affirmation, 23%. Physical touch, 20%.
Nice.
Acts of service is 13%, and gifts is 7%. So that's pretty.
Quality time was hardcore for you, being up almost 40%.
I know. That's huge. Crazy.
It's awesome. I mean,
yeah. And
be good. Everybody has their own. It's really interesting how it turns out that way. Once we did it, for me, it made us think more about the questions that were being asked.
Yes.
Or acts or the words or anything. We started analyzing them a little bit deeper.
Yes.
So,
and associating them with our own lives. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's exactly what you're right. So when we started giving the examples about going to buy a sword or going to Renfest or riding motorcycles or going to Bandera, all of that puts the answers in a little bit more perspective.
Yes.
For us. And it'd be interesting if we immediately jumped into and redid it again. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things that we might think twice about. I never thought about gift giving in the manner only which I would afford, which I'm not a big gift giver.
Right.
So honest to God, I was married for 20 years, and every Valentine's Day, she got a dozen roses. And I'm not talking about some crap from Kroger.
Right.
I'm talking about $150 dozen roses. And after 12 years, she literally looked at my family at Christmas time and said, Nick has never sent me flowers ever.
What?
12 years. So think about that. For some reason in her mind, all that flowers, all that stuff that I was doing wasn't important to her.
Right.
So I didn't know that. I thought that's what you did for,
For Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Day, right?
Right.
So I quit doing it.
Right.
And my my subject of the idea of doing things like that straight out the window.
Yes.
Now if I'm with somebody and I'm in a relationship, I will flat out ask them, look, we need to talk about this gift giving thing because I suck at it and I don't like it. But it's not to say that I won't do it and I won't think about you,
Right.
because I could go into a CVS or a Walgreens, wherever,
Right.
and go in there to get a candy bar or a Monster or anything, and I'll think, oh, I'll get her a card that just says, hey, I think you're amazing, or I love you, whatever, right?
Right.
I'll do things like that. But yeah, that thing that tore me up.
Yeah. So I will tell you, it's funny because like my previous relationship, I'm not going to say anything negative. This is all positive, but she was a small things type person, receiving gifts. So on her birthday, I sent her flowers to her job. Brownie points out the wazoo. I took her out to dinner, and she loves pumpkin and she loves cheesecake. And the restaurant we went to had a pumpkin cheesecake.
Nice.
And so, those are the kind of gifts. It's the little things sometimes that register with people. And so sometimes you almost, when you start, dating, you have to understand their love languages so you can be able to meet their needs.
Right.
Sort of like you need someone who meets your needs. We talked about that. It's not being needy, but somebody who meets your needs.
Right. So if you're with somebody that acts of service and gift giving is their priority 1 and 2, and yours is words of affirmation and physical touch, that means that they're not very word oriented.
Right.
They're already assuming that they need to give you gifts and do things for you so that they get the love that they need back, because that's what they know.
Right.
But if they're not doing that, then you're stressed because you're not getting what you want.
Right.
And it puts a damper in the relationship.
Right. But if they know that yours is quality time and physical touch, example,
right,
and theirs is gifts and, acts of service, you could, buy them flowers and then, do something sweet for them, a load of laundry, whatever, do the dishes tonight or whatever. Well, you know what they're going to do? They're going to reciprocate by, hey, when you're done with those dishes, you want to come sit down on the couch, and, they're going to want to lean up and cuddle, and they're going to kind of pay back in the way that you receive.
Right. Or vice versa.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So now that's in a good relationship.
I know.
And the way it's supposed to work.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're all, we're still learning, most of us. We're 50
true.
years old, and, you still learn new things every day.
Yeah. The communication of the whole deal is the hardest part. If I know that I'm with somebody and I really care about him, and I know that gift giving and acts of service are what makes them want to show me quality time and physical touch and words of affirmation, then trust me, all 5 loads of laundry are going to get done.
I know. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want back.
Right.
I'm going to treat you like I want you to treat me. If, in a perfect world, that's the way that works.
Well, and communication is the key there. I think you said it really is the key. You really kind of have to talk about these things. So it's tough, and not everybody understands and can work on it. I'm an over communicator.
Right.
And I think we've talked about this in previous conversations. Because of Andrew, I don't take anything for granted. And I'm not promised tomorrow. So if I have a certain emotion, a certain feeling, I express it. I just say it. And that's not always, people just don't know how to handle that. It's very hard for people. Sorry, go ahead.
And it's tough. They need to respond to that and go, okay, I understand. And here's my point of view, or here's my thought process.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest and bold and tell you exactly how I feel. And they can tell you that.
Yes.
And they should be comfortable enough to say, I understand what you're feeling. Instead of listening to you, they need to hear you.
Understand me. Yes.
Work a compromise and say, okay, let's just a quick example. You're ready to jump into a full-time relationship and they're not.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I'm a little uncomfortable. I'd like to slow down a little bit. You have one or two choices. Well, nice to meet you, or we can work on, this relationship because I really want it.
Right. So my response to that generally is, as long as we're still moving forward, I'm good. But if we're ever moving backwards, I got a problem.
We're going to have to talk.
Yes. And I think that's a fair statement with anything. Anytime a relationship is going backwards, there's a problem, and you need to address it. You need to communicate. And if you can't communicate, well, you got bigger issues.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's with friends, family, relationships.
Anything.
Co-workers, the whole bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, folks, I know this episode went a little long, but we had a lot of fun. And, Nick learned a little bit more about himself.
Hey, I changed my whole aspect because it was words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, and then the other two that I don't. But that's okay. Now quality time jumped up into priority because maybe now in my relationship that I'm in now, that's where my focus is receiving the attention, the quality time that I'm craving, I guess.
I guess I'm going to say this. You've always been that way, and maybe you just never thought of it in that aspect.
Yeah, it does change your literally going through the questions and go back through it again. It's not going to be the same twice.
No, but I think you're going to put a bigger light on quality time than you have in the past because you never thought about quality time as being your time at Bandera, your quality time riding your motorcycle, your quality time. Those are what I call quality times. If you would have been able to go to Austin this weekend and visit your buddy Joey, quality time.
Yes.
Those are important to you, and so anytime we look at that, I know there are probably people out there that have quality time pretty low, but I would be surprised to see if anyone has quality time lower than 3 or 4. That would just really shock me.
The thing that makes me think of that when you say it, those people that would put quality time at the very bottom, you know why?
Why?
Because getting it.
They're what? They're getting it.
They're getting it.
Oh.
They're in a relationship and that person is giving them all the time that they want. And at this point, maybe they're going, well, a nice little gift would be nice.
Oh, that's a fair point. Okay, good call.
Because I would say because my answer changed, maybe that's what my focus is on right now is, maybe it's because it's the holidays.
Yes.
Serious quality time is what I'm looking for,
Yes. That's a fair point. That's a good one, man. I like that.
When you're getting what you want, that tends to start taking a back seat
to what you're not.
In a bad way.
Yes.
So yeah, you're getting good quality time. Your next one's words of affirmation. They start saying nice things to you and you're getting plenty of it. Those things are going to start dropping in comparison in the long run.
I still think there are some of them that will stick, period.
Oh yeah. Those 3 will always be at the top. Gift giving and acts of service, not putting it down because everybody's different. But for me, they'll always be prior. Words of affirmation will always be in there.
Yes.
Always top 2 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, folks, we hope you enjoyed the show today. We kind of took a little bit of a break. We're going to get back on par and start releasing more episodes.
Yep.
Of course, you know where to find us, follow us, listen, share our podcast. Come on, folks. We got some good stuff out there. We do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening. So
get out and take the test and send us an email what your results are.
Oh, yeah. Post to our Facebook page.
Yeah. Post on Facebook. Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun. Yeah. So I'll try to put a link on the Facebook page, the group, and then that way, if you guys want to go out there and take the same test we did, you can. We had a lot of fun with this episode. It really changed our point of view on some things, really kind of evaluated what we, kind of thought about. So go ahead.
This is the longest episode ever.
Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry. Yeah, some of you are going to have to listen to this in 2 parts. So we're sorry about that.
Right. We're worthy of it.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. So, but I don't have anything else, man.
Good.
Yep. So,
Good.
Of course, from the Jaytalk crew, we love you fans. So, and I love you too, man.
Love you, brother.
Yep. So, peace out, folks.